Crime, politicians, businessmen, insider trading, conspiracies, and millions of dollars stolen. They all have one blockchain in common: Solana. From global scams that rob the market of its liquidity to small little scams appearing so often that entire X accounts are dedicated to exposing them, Solana's become synonymous with fraud, driven by this secret cabal of insider traders with links to presidents from 2 countries, one of whom might get impeached now. And if this isn't bad enough, the chain itself is suffering from these persistent performance issues, suspicious analytics, potential incoming crashes that might destroy it forever. This is the story of Solana: greed, power, and a blockchain that is just rotting from within. The insider trading cabal. Back in January, a few days before his inauguration, Donald Trump dropped a meme coin. That pumped to tens of billions of dollars in market cap before crashing down to not a lot. Around the same time, Trump's wife, Melania, drops her coin, and it does the exact same thing, except even more extreme. People cried rug pull, they cried scam, but in Trump's defense, his website did state that the coin was just for fun. The President of the United States has possibly soft rug pulled a meme coin, and now crime season was here. The Central African Republic launched a coin. Another was linked to Cuba and a $30 million rug pull, but the most notorious of all was a coin linked to Argentina's president, a token called Libra. It started with a tweet from this president, Javier Milei, promoting Libra, a coin that would stimulate economic growth in Argentina through investment in small businesses and startups. The result was an ocean of hype and a market cap that pumped to 4.6 billion and then crashed down to 162 million. Some thought that the Argentinian president's X account had been hacked. So it was now clear that something strange was going on. It looked like a rug pull because the coin was launched by 2 companies alongside Milei, Kip and Kelsier Group. The CEO of Kelsier Group, Hayden Davis, later posted on X revealing his involvement, dressed as a Power Ranger. Hayden then jumps on a call with CopyZilla and starts confessing to all sorts of shady practices, such as being in possession of $100 to $110 million in rugged money from the Libra token. Texts also leaked from Hayden apparently saying that he controls the Argentinian president through donations to his sister. Crazy. But it's not so much Hayden's involvement in Libra that's the scary part, or the fact that he was involved in the Melania token as well and appeared to have potentially rugged that too. No, the scary part is what he says about the crypto industry itself. Hayden suggests that Trump's token had insiders offered tokens before retail, buying in at $500 million in valuation before it launched. In other words, insider trading. He then explained that meme coins as a game is an insider's game that is made to make insiders money and screw over everyone else. This scandal developed. Solana exchanges like Jupiter and Meteora were implicated. Meteora launched Trump, Melania, and Libra. They were apparently aware that Melania was getting sniped. And to really hammer home the idea of insider trading and this privileged group getting access to a game played at our expense, well, there was this. Turns out Dave Portnoy lost money on the Libra token, but has since had his investment refunded. Who gets refunded for a meme coin loss? So far, it's unclear what's going to happen with that $110 million, although this leaked message from Hayden Davis where he states his plan to max extract doesn't fill me with hope. All this revealed is that there's rampant insider trading on meme coins, and Davis's actions suggest that the only surefire way to make money on meme coins is to be an insider. Retail, that is ordinary people like you, have no chance of winning on average. The game is rigged. Now, I do think that this is largely true, but it isn't entirely true. I've made money on SNEC, which is a meme coin, for all of last year, and you can go back and see how low the price was when I bought in, that it was available for anyone. It seemed like an obvious opportunity. It was like, hey, this should just be worth more. So you can do it, but it's rare, you have to be patient, and of course it always doesn't work out. There may be 5 total meme coins across the entire market that are actually worth the hype. But in general, yeah, the meme coin game it's pretty rigged, unfortunately. And given that Solana is the mecca of meme coins, it's not a good time for Solana. But this isn't the end to it, because remember Dave Portnoy, it turns out he's no stranger to rugs either. Scams, scams, and more scams. Dave participated in 2 meme coins, which he then appeared to have pumped and dumped. Although he claimed to just be trying to have fun and wouldn't ever dump on investors, on-chain metrics, they suggest otherwise. I'm not going to speculate too much. All I know is his behavior afterwards was all over the place, making new coins, holding them, selling, swapping. It was just a bit of a weird, bad look. Other Solana meme coin launches like Pain, they told a similar story. It blew up to $2.2 million, then came crashing down, falling by 92% in 10 minutes. which is insane. It's just getting faster and worse and faster and worse, and it's just kind of burning itself out at this point. Turns out that early investors rode the huge pump and just got out of there as soon as possible. Tale as old as time, triggers a massive sell-off, and of course some scams are more disturbing than others. Cointelegraph noticed that a Solana-based scam that burned tokens inside of a user's wallet. They use this inbuilt Solana extension that allows scammers to burn all tokens in a transaction seconds after it completes. So that means that tokens can land in your wallet like normal and then immediately vanish. That's insane. Time to sell. Naturally, with all this going on, sentiment around Solana, it's not so good right now. Others have suggested that it's time to sell all your Solana and start running as fast as you can because this massive crash is coming. This guy apparently plans to short it to zero. His argument is that the President of the United States launching a meme coin marked an obvious top of the market. Like, what could be more bullish? If you zoom out, you can see Solana's hit the same high twice. Couple that with terrible sentiment and the inauguration being a sell the news event, yeah, it's not looking good for Solana. Obviously, no one has a crystal ball, but the data has been right in front of our faces. Fake metrics and numbers that don't add up. In a previous video where I asked if Solana was a scam because I was feeling strange about Solana in general, just looking at the interactions on X, it piqued my interest like something doesn't add up. I need to look into the data. So I broke down how there were increasing claims against Solana having faked metrics, fake users, as well as failed transactions and wash trading. For example, ETH, they clocked in at 2.92 daily transactions per user on their network. Solana, a mere 217 transactions per day per user, almost 100 times more. Is the average Solana user making over 200 transactions per day? Come on. Elon doesn't even tweet that much. Google Trends showed that Ethereum was more popular than Solana during that time. So where's all this activity coming from? Well, it turns out there was a bunch of bots pumping fake transactions on coins, then rug pulling, and then moving on to the next one. Some even think that there's barely an active community and the whole thing is basically just bots, which would be outrageous. One user's research implied that 93% of Solana trades were fake. 93%. On top of this, the wash trading was rampant. This is where scammers sell and then immediately buy the same asset, artificially pumping up the trading volume. This means activity looks high, but no money is actually being exchanged. When you couple this with the data that suggests 80% of active addresses are trading less than $10 of volume, it's just a bit sus. Like, it is. It's just sus. And the crazy thing is they have incentive to pump these metrics. If you look at the metrics at face value that Solana pushes to the investment community in terms of like advertising, like, hey, you should buy Solana because we have these metrics. Every single metric they fake is a metric that is used to value a blockchain network, number of users, number of transactions, volume. There is an incentive for all of these metrics to be fake. Routing from within. So on Solana, everything from the coins to the influencers to the exchanges, it's just suspicious. Whether it's $100 million stolen in insider trading or rampant small scams being flagged weekly, you just can't trust users' data, transaction data, small project, big presidential projects. It's just a bit creepy. Whatever benefits Solana may have, everything is starting to feel a bit rigged. So no wonder that people are calling it a casino. Crime is apparently legal now, and until they sort it out, an ETF seems very unlikely. I mean, AI is even turning against it at this point, accusing it of a meme coin bubble based on everything we're seeing. The AI is not wrong. But look, it's not like it can get any worse.